a way, it's almost better instead of buying the Mighty. So like if somebody wants to start vaping and they figure out like I want to spend $350 or $300, rather than choosing one, it might be better for them to choose multiples.
Oh. Yeah, especially if I would think about what your needs are. What do you want? You know, I mean, if you need something, if you have to be discreet, then you need to come up with a different plan than the Mighty. If you need something that, you want to use at home plugged in, I mean, obviously this isn't plugged in. So there's times when $300 or $350 could get you something plugged in at home and a nice portable. The portable will never hit like this. They can come close. So we're going to find some alternatives that are really good. And honestly, Troy, if it were me, I'd probably get the alternative. That's what I did when I started vaping. I started with an Extreme, and I didn't get a Volcano till I had everything else on the planet. And then I didn't get a Mighty and a Crafty until I had all that too. It was just like, nah, I was like rebel, fuck that shit, you know. And then when I finally got them, I was like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah,
I fucking nailed it ages ago.
What was I waiting for? There's a couple other benefits I want to hit about the multiple vape thing, because there's the obvious variety. You know, like it's nice to have some variety because every vape tastes a little different. Even if you put the same strain through there, each vape is going to get you a little bit different version of the high from that cannabinoid profile. It's going to apply different temperatures and have a different vape signature. So for one, variety is the spice of life right there. That's helpful. But another thing is, if you're just starting to vape, you may not know what you're really looking for in a vaporizer. Mm-hmm. And that goes to its interface. It goes to how much weed you're vaping per experience, or how quickly you're vaping, what that vapor tastes like. Because to me, the Mighty is tasty and fluffy and scrumptious, and I love it. Some people don't. Some people like, oh God, like I want to feel it in my throat. I want a big, thick, satisfying cough my bladder out hit. You know, so some people just have different vibes. Some people the Mighty's too intense for. Like my sister hit the Mighty and damn near threw up. Like she was coughing out vapor. Like it was ridiculous. So if you're just starting out, and if you're smoking, if you're trying to quit smoking, that even adds on top of it. Like some vapes are better to satisfy like I've been smoking joints for 20 years. The Mighty to me feels like nothing. I've heard that a lot. People that have been smoking blunts, smoking joints for 20 years, and they got to give it up because their lungs are killing them and they need to switch to vaping. That's that window. That's that window of problematic first-time Mighty users. For them, those are the people like, instead of spending $300 on a Mighty, pick up a couple cheaper vapes just to get a feel for it. Pick up a Planet of the Vapes 1 and a Dynavap and a Sticky Brick. You know, get some variety. It'll like those three vapes will give you like this diverse range of deliverability. And from there, if none of those hit, at least you'll have some direction. If you buy a Mighty and you don't like it, what have we learned? Nothing other than you spent $300 and you don't like that vapor.
Yeah, if you're the monster heavy smoker, I think I'm with you, Troy. I would probably pass on the Mighty, or consider passing on the Mighty. It's probably the only electric portable I'd recommend to somebody like that. And then go with a desktop or a brick to get what you're looking for, and then something else to complement. And that could work for that heavy crowd. Those guys are gonna need a desktop, man. Desktops or bricks, you know.
If like for smokers, like for people who smoke.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I've always struggled with, because I didn't come from habitually smoking when I started vaping. Like I was a casual cannabis user when I became a full-time vaporist. Like I went straight from casual to like medicinal vape. But the people who smoke, I find that the sticky bricks and the Dynavaps are the best at satisfying them. And I don't know if it's the throat hit or if it's the ritual or if it's both. And I've heard some people be like, oh yeah, it's totally the throat hit because, you know, like all the other vapes are just fluffy and blah, blah, blah. But when I hit my Dynavap, I can feel it in my throat. When I hit my sticky brick, I can get a big, like, rip your face off throat hit. And that's what they want. That's like hitting a bong for them. Whereas battery vapes like the Mighty are just like sucking on an e-cig, and that's not what they want.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Ritual for sure with the Dynavap. Anything with a lighter kind of feels familiar. Might be that throat hit. Might be that they're getting well deep into the, vape smoke zone and kind of mixing things a little bit. Because both those vapes can get you there pretty quickly, and smokers don't care. That's fine.
That's so true. The vape / smoke zone, the areas where it may be a little bit roasty, it may be fucking outright combustion for some of us,
Yeah.
But
that'll still taste good to them.
we are snobby. We're some snobby motherfuckers in the vape space,
I sure as fuck am. Oh yeah. You are, goddammit.
What?
Mighty, mighty everywhere. I love you.